Hey everybody, Lone Wolf Rick here, and today I'm standing underneath the porte-cochere valet area here at Circus Circus. See the marquee sign over there. And we're going to take a walk down Elvis Presley Way and head over to the Westgate Hotel and Casino, just so we can see how long of a walk it actually takes to get over there. If you're like me and you walk everywhere, once we get over here, it's like you'll actually see, it's a straight shot right to the Westgate. So we see the big blue Drew there, the Fontainebleau. You can see the Westgate is right there.
Wait.
Yes, sir. So we see right across from there, there's the Westgate right there. And we've got the Las Vegas Convention Center. It's kind of right next to it there. And it's actually Elvis Presley Boulevard. I thought it was Elvis Presley Way, but it's Elvis Presley Boulevard. And the Las Vegas Strip is where we're standing at right now. And it's right across from Circus Circus, this intersection is. Hope everybody's having a good day today. As the cooler weather and possibly some rain today has set in. That jet in the background over the convention center taking off, heading back to destination unknown. A little bit of screening signage up there now for the Fontainebleau Las Vegas. It's supposed to be finished sometime in 2023, so that'll be interesting. This has been sitting more or less like this since 2007. Might be an actual light at the end of the tunnel there. So we see the sign there says Elvis Presley Boulevard, back where we just came from here at Circus Circus. You see right next to that Circus Circus tower over there, there's a bungee jump. That bungee jump is no longer in business. I'd like to tell you the pandemic killed it, but I believe that it was actually closed before the pandemic hit. So, but all the equipment's still there if you're looking to do a business. I remember years ago when bungee jumping was the craze, huh? Get an activity going on in there. Another jet taking off right there. over the convention center. Harry Reid now International Airport. It's no longer McCarran Airport. I think they still have to work on maybe changing some signage out and everything, but it is officially Harry Reid International Airport. But for those of us who have lived here forever, I've lived here since '88. You know, it's always kind of like the you know, San Diego Chargers and Oakland Raiders, you know. Although the Raiders for me is easier because they're actually here now in our town here of Las Vegas. So, but the Chargers I still call the San Diego Chargers. And it took a few years before they weren't the St. Louis Cardinals anymore. They moved to Arizona. So. You can actually hear some welding and stuff going on in there. I'm wondering, you know, it's like it's such a, I mean, this thing's been sitting here like this forever. If they have to have the building inspectors come back in and just do a complete inspection of everything to see if things have to be removed, if they've been weathered to the point of where it's no longer structurally sound. You know, all of the hotel rooms, you know, now the original concept was it was going to be part hotel rooms and part the condominium for residential places. So I think it might be that way again when they get ready to open. But all the furniture was in there was sold, and all that furniture was actually bought by the Plaza Hotel downtown. The Plaza was going through a remodel, and this was a few years back, but they were going through a remodel and actually bought all the furniture out of bankruptcy. I guess probably from a bankruptcy trustee, I would imagine. So the rooms had no furniture, although the furniture, you know, would have been, like I said, from 2007, so the rooms might have been dated anyway. Side here at the convention center. See the signage there. I'd read some great news. Hopefully it's great news. Now anybody that watches our channel knows that you know, I'm a comic book buff, and every year I try to make it to a couple of comic book conventions. Usually the ones I go to is the one in Anaheim that normally is on Easter weekend, and that's a WonderCon, which is owned by the same people that own the San Diego Comic-Con. So, you know, it's a huge convention. It's in the Anaheim Convention Center and pretty much takes up the whole convention center. But it's been shut down for 2 years now because of the pandemic. The first year because it was right at the, you know, beginning when everything shut down here in America. And then last year they never reopened it because of the restrictions from California. Just made it too difficult to operate. Well, this year it shows they actually gave the dates that it's going to be open, which will be April 1st through the 3rd. Of next year, which is fantastic news. Like I said, we'll see how it all plays out, you know, with all these different variants and everything going on. But when I saw that, I got pretty excited. That's something I'm looking forward to attending. You know, 2 years has passed, and yeah, I'm just pretty excited. You know, 3 years ago when I went, Actually tied in a Disney trip. Went to Disneyland for a day. And did the convention for all 3 days. It was a Friday, Saturday, Sunday there, like Good Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. Went to Disneyland on a Thursday, so. Now these are all residential condominiums right here. They're very nice, actually. Hey there. As we're making our way down here to the Westgate. And usually the second convention that I always went to was the local one here in Las Vegas, which is actually, to be honest with you, it's actually my favorite one. And it's here at the convention center, but I was going years ago. It used to be at the South Point Hotel and Casino when it started out pretty small, and they would just open up the meeting rooms and stuff and had them in the South Point. And then it continued to grow to where that final year, I mean, it was just too many people, you know, and they moved it to the convention center here, gave it more space, and it took up a lot of space at the convention center. I mean, it grew to be a very, very worthy convention on the national scene. In fact, it's like the attendance was so good, it drew the attention of Wizard. Wizard.com is a magazine, used to be a magazine, I'm not sure if it's still around or not, for comic book fandom. And it had like a price guide and everything in it, so you could kind of know where you stood. It's like in all your books. But anyway, it drew the attention of Wizard, and Wizard came here to Las Vegas. They were here a couple of years, and the attendance for Wizard, which was a huge national convention, never took off. It just, attendance was poor, and I would pretty much bet that they lost money both years that they were here. And that was the end of the Wizard Con. Now the Amazing Con, it's like that's here. It's usually here around the end of June. And they run 2 conventions a year. It's like one here and one in Honolulu, believe it or not. And both of them have been shut down for the last 2 years also. So I'm hoping this coming year, there's a Spring Hill Suites by Marriott. I had a request from somebody to do a staycation and a review of the rooms there. So I might do that next year. That might be one of the things I look at doing. But the Anaheim Convention, looking forward to hopefully going, as I will start replenishing my old Marvel Silver Age comics, which are comics from the 60s. And basically those are all the storylines of all the Marvel movies are based on, pretty much anyway. The old Stan Lee and Jack Kirby stories. There's the Westgate. Take a look at the gasoline prices here in Las Vegas. $3.99. You can pay by cash or $4.09 credit card. It's another show that I want to see, the Bronx Wanderers. I was told if I was a fan of Jersey Boys, which is one of my faves, that I would really like the Bronx Wanderers. So I wonder if the ghost of Elvis really roams that hotel. You know, it's purported to be one of the more haunted places here in Las Vegas, the Westgate, where the ghost of Elvis Presley allegedly roams the hallway. Now, I don't know this for a fact, but I would imagine he's probably hungry and looking for a peanut butter and nanner sandwich. All right, so with the lights and everything, and we're about 16 minutes into our trip, so we're looking at probably, and I walk fairly leisurely pace, I guess. So what are we looking at? About 20 minutes tops to get here from the Las Vegas Strip, back from where we came. There's Spring Hill Suites. So yeah, so I'm thinking that 20 minutes tops walk from the Las Vegas Strip, or from here to the Strip, or from the Strip to here, back to your hotel room if you're staying here. That's the track to the monorail. The Las Vegas monorail stops at the convention center right there, and it swings around and drops off here at the Westgate. See right there, there it is right there. See the monorail going across here. See that sign for Barry Manilow up there. He's the resident performer here. So you look across to the Strip and you can see the Wynn and the Encore. They give you bearings here. Now we're on Paradise Road. So the Westgate is on Paradise Road. We'll come up to the top of these steps, stop right here. That's the entrance to the casino right there. So a little less than 20 minutes walk time here. Right here. Monorail going the other way right above us here. So, yeah, so a little less than a 20-minute walk from the Strip, not too bad. So I think that's going to do it for this video. Remember, it's on Elvis Presley Boulevard from the Strip to Paradise Road. Paradise has a lot of different hotels on it, but they have a lot of like chain motels like Marriott. There's a like a Renaissance hotel. There's trying to think of the different ones that are on here, like La Quinta Inn. Those type of places are all on this strip right here. This is the only real casino on Paradise, as far as like a hotel casino. Well, I take that back. Up at the top end, there's the Virgin Hotel, former Hard Rock. It's on Paradise also. So, but it's kind of on the other end of Paradise. This is the only one down here. And then the monorail runs. It's like lets people off here, and then it runs down to the Sahara Hotel. And that's kind of it. That's where it ends at. You can see the platform right over there. For the Westgate, and then it ends there, and then it runs back all the way through with some various stops, and stops finally at the MGM Grand, and that's the 2 points that it runs from. All right, everybody, thank you very much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. I say kind of keep babbling here. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, I hope you hit that subscribe button. We greatly appreciate that. And to our subscribers, thank you very much for your support. We appreciate you guys. And to all of our viewers, thank you very much for watching. We greatly appreciate you. We have 2 levels of, if you'd like to help support the channel, we have patreon.com, which we just had a new member sign up yesterday, which we're thankful for. But patreon.com/lonewolfrick, that's wolf with a U. And we're also on PayPal. You know, if you see videos you'd like to just leave us a small tip or a gratuity. It's like, you know, we would appreciate that also. Go to paypal.com and then Lone Wolf Rick, wolf again with a U, LONEWULFRICK @gmail.com is our email address. It's like the way I always say, no tip is too small or too big. All right, everybody, thank you very much for joining us as I head back that way and see where's the next videos I'm going to film. Everybody take care of yourselves, okay? Stay healthy. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.